just another day in my shoes. I never claimed to be a saint, but I sure as hell didn't treat my own goddamn family the way they treated me. Using me for anything and everything, from yard work to cleaning to shoveling shit by hand and cleaning up their, entitled shit. All they could ever do was complain about cannabis. You all have to just forgive my foul mouth. It's part of my culture and deeply held religious beliefs. Language are the last of things that should be found offensive. I think it's a text message. I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. I felt my phone vibrate. I have no clue why. After those last rounds of psych treatment, basically like an elderly dementia patient, which is bad enough without them claiming the goddamn mental health aspect, when in reality they're neuropsychiatric symptoms. I'm not intelligent enough. I didn't go to college. I didn't work hard enough to be able to make those calls. So, as I asked, has the Asian boudoir ware from Taiwan and the Mason County, Kentucky residence been yanked for evidence yet or not? That goddamn lawnmower is pretty fucking obnoxious to me. So forgive me for my deeply held religious beliefs in chanting. Most people chant to make it musical, like monks chanting. We were taught to pray out loud. You don't see me running up and going into bystanders' faces and screaming at them. That would be protesting or something. We were taught to pray out loud, and all I can do now is pray. Every time I close my eyes, my fear is, oh my God, did you overdose again? Are you okay? Well, thank you, God, whatever the hell there is, for that few moments of enjoying watching the leaves falling. A few precious seconds. People would tell me to just be satisfied. Well, Kentucky's still nay on cannabis, so there's still work to be done. How in the hell can I calm down and be satisfied? Especially with my own goddamn family strangling me out. Again, quite literally. I'd like my fucking portion liquidated. For fair cash value. Market value should be more, especially considering its prime hunting ground. They saw what? Most people will claim anything. That's just like Miranda Rosenbaum used to tell me that my mother watched me masturbate. These people can see everything you do around here. That's not paranoia. I'm sure, hopefully not, but I'm sure the neighbor's caddy corner behind us may have seen me getting naked changing. I forget to close the curtains. I try to hide. If I look, notice the window's still open and I see one of them in their backyard, I'm like, shit. Change is traumatic and triggers nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I call it nonsense because it's not serious and unimportant, but it's nonsense because it's bullshit that it happens in the first place, but it's not my fault. Trying to explain that in greater detail is always seen as aggression, and we don't believe you, and blah, 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 blah. So you know what? I don't know why people even bother, to be perfectly honest. They created a situation, then cry because they can't control it the way they want to control it. Well, there's plenty in life that we still cannot explain. Oh well. So as I said, with the conversion reparative therapy, even within the school district, and law enforcement wives running things in the offices, to faculty fucking students and selling drugs, and being of absolute no help to people in positions like mine, because of ties to legal and law enforcement. Mason County Sheriff's Department, Maysville Police Department, Kentucky State Police, Van Ingram and his buddies, Kelly Moss, Nancy Gutman, Patty Positek. Thanks. Huge thank you. Comprehend. How in the hell could I leave out comprehend? With their falsified bullshit. That is not the statement I was trying to make that night. But that's what got printed on that piece of paper, signed off by a medical professional, and entered into Mason County Court under Miss Razor. We gave you the opportunity to straighten up. Yeah, I kept trying to talk about the atrocities that had been committed against me. You know, they listened to my mother, who had not only tried to kill me twice when I was a child, an infant and then a child, she had poisoned me twice as well, not to mention my sister trying to suffocate me, the one time that I can remember, not to mention being pushed down that flight of stairs. But you know, nobody believed me. No one believed me. Here's the imaging of just one time with the scar. That happened at 9152 Springdale Road one night. Not to mention Dad taking me up on the ridge. Should we give those men trespassing some? Out to Buford Cunningham's, I think that was his name, for the illegal porn box, and we would always go alone because they'd sit there and watch porn together. Him and that dude, that older guy. They would. They'd sit there and watch porn together. I'd watch it with them. But you know, nobody believed my side of the story. Not a single person. So I said to hell with it. I'm not going to sit here and make other people satisfied with their fucking judicial theater. As I asked, who the fuck are the delusional ones? No offense. I'm not trying to say you're mentally ill. But that is delusional thinking, to think that all that damage I've tried to detail didn't leave me permanently disabled. And even if it did, you know, you're supposed to be like Debbie Ann Osborne. Don't say a goddamn word, and what we feed you is what you get, and what we give you to spend as an allowance is all you're getting. And if we need money to fix what we claim is on you, you won't say a goddamn word about it. So, Charles Lucas pointing his disgusting fucking finger at my deaf aunt, trying to get her attention at Barber and Son Funeral Home, and then pointing at his foot like she's a fucking dog, is disgusting. Judy and Bud should not have any goddamn say in anything. Especially with their goddamn drug peddling, swinging pieces of shit. Especially being related to Queen E with Mediview ER and that goddamn date rape situation nonsense. that Bud Lucas's own goddamn family was involved in. I'm going walking again. To Queenie's family, Bud's family, robbing us blind at least one time. At least one time. So my mother's side of the family, no matter how disgusting Dad's side of the family sounds with child porn and men jerking off, older men, watching porn and circle jerking and stuff, nothing beats my mother's side of the family. But as I stated, I am just so sure everyone, every last one of them, is so goddamn glad, wait a minute, is so goddamn glad they put me in with Nan and Bill, the good, wholesome Bible ones. Oh, the bedroom door's open this time. There's Nan when she was younger. And I don't say goddamn them, as in fuck them. I say whatever. Whatever. I am so sure everyone is oh so glad they put me in with the good wholesome ones by now. Oh well. And then their daughter, who just had to have it her way too. She is just like my father, but then again, from what I understand, she liked Dad an awfully lot. How in the hell his family loved him so much other than when he was drinking and smoking pot, I'll never know. I swear to God, my family made my life hell. And that's not me feeling persecuted and poor me and I need money and whatever. That's just the absolute fucking truth of it. There was no sense in my sister berating me that day when I showed her that new lamp that I had got, a Gone with the Wind lamp produced in 1898. The person I bought it from had already ruined it. They polished all the patina off of it so that the metal was bright. That ruins the value of them. And they had electrified it. With my sister berating me the way she did before I left Mason County, I took that lamp and I shattered it in the garbage. It was mine to do it with. There is no sense in family members acting that way, when all I ever had to do, was kiss their sorry asses. My mother has to hand wash their pots and pans because the dishwasher loosens the handles. Mom can do the laundry. Mom can help clean. Mom can watch the kids. Tell Freddie and Vicky to get their goddamn asses down there sometimes, especially when my mother's so fucking exhausted from her own shit and then having to deal with my stress, too, that I have to wake her up to make sure she's going to get the children, and if not, I go. Only for Emily to say, Mommy doesn't want me to give you the code to the door. I don't want the goddamn code to your fucking door. You all would ask me to clean. And me being a good uncle, so, Emily, have you thought about college? Or, culinary is a good option. You can make a shit ton of money. Being on a private yacht or traveling and stuff, that'd be a good choice for you, especially now that you're finally showing interest in... What is that? Hated these vape things. The nicotine ones, they leak. So gross. Anyway, my family was nothing but a headache. They wanted me to self-destruct. They might not have wanted me dead, but they at least wanted it, he's crazy enough on paper that we can, take over. That was the mission all along. You don't need to shower every day even though we work with cow manure. You don't need to brush your teeth. You don't need to go to the doctor. You don't need glasses if you can't see. With, let's see, Donald, Debbie, Bonnie, Richard, Linda, Billy, Tammy, Ricky, on, John, Donna, Amy, Brandy, Ernie, Anita, Bud and Judy, nobody doing a goddamn thing. Am I supposed to be grateful for family that fucking hateful? I don't think so. I really don't. But they want to bitch about me calling them out publicly. Oh well.